Hello people, what's up? In this video, we are going to cover the volume 20 of BLUELOCK. So let's start without wasting time. And another suggestion, watch the video at 1.5x for better experience. Bastard München defeats Barca FC 3-2, but the real shock is Isagi's assist to Kunigami instead of Kaiser. When Kunigami asks why, Isagi declares, "I refuse to be Kaiser's pawn." Bachira cheers him on, but Ness furiously accuses him of stealing Kaiser's goal. Kaiser himself sneers, calling Isagi a bandit, but Isagi fires. If you have watched till here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video, and to access free BLUELOCK and solo leveling. Manhwa, join our Discord or Telegram channel. Let's continue. Is back. You're just a naked king whose goals keep getting stolen. Then, Jinpachi Ego appears. The rankings are revealed, but everything has changed. Instead of placements, top clubs bid on players, assigning them real-world value. Isagi's bid, 17 million yen. From Dortmund, Bastard München's rival. But at the top, Kaiser with an insane 300 million yen. Some players didn't even get bids. Ego delivers the brutal truth. Only those who prove their worth will survive. The Neo-Egoist League is a fight for real contracts, and the world is watching through BLUELOCK TV, now with 80 million subscribers. As reality sinks in, the pressure on Isagi grows. He must prove he's more than just another number. The journey to becoming the world's best striker has never felt more real. The entire football world now has its eyes on BLUELOCK. This is their moment to shine or be forgotten. Their next challenge? Bastard München versus Chigiri's Manshine City, 10 days to evolve. Will Isagi rise to the occasion, or will he be left behind in the battle for greatness? Flashing back 10 days earlier, Manshine City's master, Chris Prince, arrives, a man with an insane physique and a bold philosophy. Talent plus physique equals greatness. Without hesitation, he starts analyzing players just by touching their muscles. He quickly identifies their strengths: Chigiri's explosive speed, Nagi's insane ball control and jumping ability, Reo's adaptability as an all-rounder. But Chris doesn't just evaluate, he warns them. If you don't train your body right, your talent will go to waste. Surprisingly, Chris also keeps showing off his body and drinking his personal sports drink. It doesn't take long before the players realize they're being broadcasted live. Chris wasn't just training them, he was marketing himself. As Manshine City studies the latest BLUELOCK rankings, Chris lays down a challenge. In 10 days, prove your worth or be left behind. Chigiri watches the screen, seeing Isagi's rise in value. So, he's evolving. That means I have to surpass him too. Nagi yawns but smirks. This is getting interesting. Maybe it's time to push myself. Reo, fists clenched, knows that if he doesn't prove himself, his dream of standing at the top with Nagi will slip away. Chris grins, flexing in front of the camera. Get ready, boys, it's time to build the perfect striker. And so, the countdown to war begins. After the match, Isagi sits alone in his private BLUELOCK space, deep in thought. He's determined, next time, he will be the one to score. As the players discuss the reality TV show and their match, they ask Isagi how it feels to receive an offer from Dortmund. But instead of celebrating, Isagi fixates on Rin, who still stands above him, ranked number 1. Suddenly, Kenyu Yukimiya storms in, furious. He accuses Isagi of being weak for passing to Kunigami instead of taking the shot himself. Isagi, unfazed, fires back. He only did it to boost his ranking. Before tensions escalate, Kaiser enters, watching with amusement. He interrupts, offering Kenyu and others a deal. Join me and I'll make sure you get playtime, unlike Isagi and Kunigami. Kenyu refuses outright, but some players hesitate. Kaiser leaves them with a chilling message. Choose your king wisely. Now Bastard München faces 3 paths. Follow Isagi, serve Kaiser, or carve their own destiny. This, Isagi realizes, is what BLUELOCK was meant to be. The weight of his next decision could change everything. Kenyu Yukimiya, the guy with orange glasses, wasn't always like this. A flashback takes us back to his past. Before BLUELOCK, before U20, Kenyu was just a regular guy hanging out with friends. One day, a photographer approached him, saying he had the look of a model. At first, Kenyu resisted, but eventually accepted. During the shoot, the photographer asked, "What's your dream?" Without hesitation, Kenyu replied, "To be the world's best striker." The photographer's words of encouragement ignited his ego, pushing him to train even harder. But soon his vision became blurry. A visit to the doctor revealed the devastating truth. He had a neuropathy disorder. Whenever fatigued, blind spots would appear. Football could make him blind. The prescription glasses helped, but his world was never the same. Back in the present, Kenyu trains relentlessly, ignoring his worsening vision. He wants to steal Isagi's opportunities and prove he's the real deal. Meanwhile, Isagi reflects on Kenyu's words. He realizes that physically and mentally, he's still far from Noah. But instead of trying to be Noah, he sets his sights on becoming someone like Kaiser. 10 days later, the moment of truth arrives. Noah announces the official starting 11. This match will decide everything. Noah announces Bastard München's regulars, chosen based on training performance in the match against Barca FC. Center forward, CF. Kaiser right, CF. Kunigami right, offensive. Midfield, Isagi left. Midfield, Grim, center midfield, heart of the team. Nest offensive. Midfield, Ali right back, RB. Corona center backs, Mensah and Birkenstock. Left back, LB. Kenyu Yukimiya. Goalkeeper Gagamaru. The remaining players don't make the cut, but Noah makes one thing clear. This is an experiment. There are two ideologies clashing within the team. Building a path for Kaiser to score the blue lock mentality, creating spontaneous chemical reactions. The match isn't just a test for Bastard München, it's a test for Kaiser. As the team steps onto the field, they meet their next opponents, Manshine City. Nagi's eyes burn with fury as he glares at Isagi. "I'll crush you," he declares. Meanwhile, Chigiri locks onto Kunigami. "I won't let you win," he vows. With rivalries reignited, the match is set to explode. As the match kicks off, Kenyu stands tall, proud that he made it to the regulars without Isagi's help. Now he must prove he belongs. Meanwhile, Blue Lock TV announces the highly anticipated showdown, Bastard München vs. Manshine City. With the whistle blown, Nest starts the attack, carrying the ball forward. Isagi, eyes sharp, tracks Kaiser's movements, analyzing his off-ball positioning. He knows the truth. Kaiser is just an improved version of him. To defeat him, he must steal the air ball before it reaches him. Nest plays a quick 1-2 with Grim, then launches a high pass to Kaiser. But just before it reaches him, Isagi cuts in, intercepting the ball. Just as he thinks he's made the perfect move, a powerful force crashes into him. Ryo Mikage. To Isagi's shock, Ryo has evolved. No longer just Nagi's sidekick, he has developed his own playstyle, mirroring Rinatoshi. With newfound strength, Ryo dribbles past Isagi and unleashes a deadly trivela shot. Gagamaru reacts fast, diving to block it. The ball is stopped, or so he thinks. As he recovers, he suddenly realizes something terrifying. On the other side of the pitch, a hunter is waiting to strike. Who is about to take the shot? We'll find out in the next chapter. As the ball rebounds off Gagamaru's save, Bastard München's Mensah tries to clear it. But before he can react, a red blur flashes past. Chigiri Hyoma, the red-haired prince, has arrived. Too fast, too unstoppable. Flashback. 10 days ago, Chris Prince gathered the Manshine City players and asked them a crucial question. What is your ideal self? His philosophy was simple. Your ideal self, combined with a perfectly trained body, will make you the greatest striker. He turns to Ryo. At first, Ryo is lost, unsure of what his dream truly is. But after Chris's motivation, he makes a bold decision. He wants to be a fusion of Rin and Sayatoshi, players who could score without relying on anyone else. Thus, Chris designs a special training regimen for him. Next, Chigiri steps forward. He declares that his goal is simple yet absolute. He wants to be an elite finisher, so fast that no defender in the world can catch him. Present time. Chigiri's explosive speed tears through the field, leaving Bastard München's defenders in the dust. Now only one man stands in his way, Isagi Yoshi. Can Isagi stop Chigiri's evolution? The answer lies in the next chapter. The stage is set. Chigiri versus Isagi. Isagi knows Chigiri's past weakness, his left foot. If he cuts in, he'll go right to shoot. But Chigiri defies expectations. Instead of cutting inside, he dashes to the left flank, shocking Isagi. Isagi quickly adjusts, chasing after him. Mensa positions himself, blocking Chigiri from crossing. Flashback, Chigiri's training with Chris Prince. Chris designed a genius tactic for Chigiri, a 44-degree shot inside the penalty box. Instead of relying on raw power, he needed precision. A controlled strike aimed at the top corner. Even the fastest players must have a golden spot, Chris explains. Del Piero had one. Find yours. Present time. Chigiri follows Chris's teachings, perfectly striking the ball. The shot is flawless. Goal! Manshine City takes the lead, 1-0. Chris Prince, watching from the sidelines, grins and clenches his fist. Chigiri had broken his limits. Neither Isagi nor Kunigami could stop him. This is the English League effect. Now Bastard München is on the back foot. Can they turn the tide? Let's see what he does in the next chapter. Make sure you have subscribed to channel and comment down if you are liking the series. Peace!